ジェイテクトStings愛知の監督になりますゴゴール監督です。よろしくお願いします。はい、インタビューちょっと始めさせていただきます。ちょっといきなりなんですが、パリオリンピックについての、ご質問なんですが、日本のバレーボールのパリオリンピックと、母国のポーランドの、部分のところをちょっと感想を聞かせてもらいたいなと思うんですが。
Yeah, okay. In general, I think Olympics, many teams play simple at the Olympics, and this is also how Poland was playing. But it was working. I mean, the simple game was working. Poland was not playing fast; they were playing easy, steady ball. They were using the height and the power. That's for Poland. Japan was playing much faster, much more combination volleyball. And also, if we compare the solution of high balls, Poland was trying to spike hard over the block, Lyon, Kurek, Ornal. Not much dipping, not much rebounding. And Japan was the team, statistically, who was rebounding the ball most number of times from all teams at the Olympics. Just in addition to this, I was watching the Olympics and analyzing. There's one very interesting statistics about the high ball, that Japan was the team that was mostly rebounding, but it was the best team after rebound. So when they rebound the ball, usually they finish the transition, they kill the transition. And USA, Poland, a little bit Brazil, these were the teams where the rebounding was not working good, but they go for the strong, high solutions on the difficult balls. So it shows every team has a different characteristic, different style of play, and different things are working. For Japan, strong spiking against triple block is not working. Rebound is very good. I believe in patient volleyball. I like volleyball when you play with the ball. But of course, there is many ways to win, and you have to play the most efficient way for your team, for your players, for what you have. And if you have the physical advantage, you use the physical advantage. Of course, it's always better when you have more options. Like, for example, there are some teams who are very dependable on service, who put all their energy into service. But some days you have a bad day, service is not working, and you need to have a plan B. And that's why block defense is so important. If this day you are not serving good. But I like to play with the ball, so I like rebounding, I like playing fast, playing quick, smart solutions. This kind of volleyball I like, and this is also what we are trying to do now.
日本に来た理由と、日本に来た時の、選手の印象はどんな感じなのかなっていう。
I was following. I mean, first my attention got the Japan volleyball team. I think I was working for Poland national team for 7 years. I saw the progress of the team and also individually of the players. First time was 2018. I started to see like the players start to grow. And also you have one good generation now. It's leading the way. And it gets my attention, it gets my interest in. And then I started to watch the league. We have two players from Poland, Kubiak and Kurek, playing in the league. So also I had an opportunity and a chance to talk to them during national team period, and they were saying only good things. They were very happy. And the third thing, what I felt was, I was in Japan many times before with the national team. I was here. World Cup 2007, World Cup 2011, VNL 2018, 2019, 2018, Tokyo Olympics 2021, my impression on both the country, volleyball, is very high. I value is very high, so these were my priorities. I think, I was very surprised how good technically they are. I think Japanese players they are really good. They have very good technical skills, and this you see since teaching the kids from the level of primary school, high school, until the college. That this year we play 4 college teams. I see many young players who are already very good technical way, how you pass, how you toss, how you approach the ball. This was like my first impression, and it was very, very positive. The first big impression was the quality of defense. All players, liberos, setters, middle blockers, defending good in Japan. And the thing is, the big difference what I see between Japan and European volleyball, for example, like the Poland league, is that Japanese players are very good in reading the arm. Is it the tip? Is it hit? Is it cross? Is it kanchan? Japanese players have a big quality of really good reading of the spike. And like I was working 13 years in Poland league, and we have very few players with these skills. So, like for example, in Europe, many times we have to say like, you have to stay here in defense, or here. So the position is fixed. And here in Japan, we are not speaking about fixing the position, but about opportunities when the ball might come. This is like the big difference. There's one very interesting thing. You have a practice 6 against 6, Roku with the libero. Try to stand behind the libero all practice with the camera. Right? It's super interesting how they are changing the position. And they are not watching the ball, they are watching the spike. It's like sometimes I go behind the libero last season, this season, and it's very, very interesting how they see the arm.
ゴゴール監督がこう指導で大事にしているものだったりとか、これは譲れないポイントだよっていうところがあれば知りたいな。
When you work many years as a coach, of course you have some things you like, something you believe, but I also try to always adapt the things that we do with the players. For me, of course, the speed of the play is very important, especially after AB pass, after a good reception. So we are trying to play that the ball is flying no longer than 0.3 seconds to the opposite, 0.6 seconds to the outside. Of course, this is like a theory, but sometimes when you have a player with big reach, big height, you need to find a balance between the speed you want and the height that you want from the player. But more or less, this is something we always try to implement. So the speed of the play. Yeah, of course the blocking. We did many good things last year. This year we continue about blocking. Every time I want my team and my players to be aggressive to block, and it starts in the head first. Then it's the legs, and the arms are the last part. So my idea about blocking is reversed. And this is something I really put a lot of effort at every place I work. So I would say blocking part is one of the trademarks I always put in the team. For some people, blocking is just covering some part of the net to understand the position in defense. And yeah, of course, we also try to do it. But for me, like the first priority is to stop the attack on the net. So to block. Not only to cover the net, but to block. Some players, of course, are big individuals in the block, and they can do some extra qualities. This season we have one player who can really watch the spike in the air and correct things with the arms. But there's very few players in the world who can do this.
じゃあ最後の質問で、今年の目標だったり、チームの雰囲気だったりみたいなところを最後教えていただきたいなと。
Current state, we have to work. It's no surprise. Still 4 weeks to go, and we are complete for a week. 1 week we are complete, so it's very few time. But after of course few practices, you see that the potential of the team is big, I would say. But we need more time to find connection. This is what we are working on now: finding the connection, finding the ball, how fast, how high we can play. But I think our power is this season that we have a really equal team, and I believe so. If I see other teams, I see a lot of individuals, like Serski, Mimir. In our team, everyone can do great job in a similar way. And I believe this triangle on the court can work very, very good. And we can basically play all zones. And this is, I think, our quality. I hope it's going to be our quality this season. No, I think if we are speaking last season, I think we were fighting good many games. And, we have some problems with spiking. I would say this was our biggest issue, and I think we were passing good, defending good. We started to block good, I think, especially this November, December part. We started to really work good on blocking. But of course, at the end, in volleyball, 80% of the points is coming from spiking. This was our biggest problem last year. I think this year we have a team which can be stronger in spiking, but of course, it's just a new team. It's a new team. So we don't have all the answers yet. We have to wait until we start playing, but we will need some time to understand the plan.
監督が考えるそのキーマンになるであろう人は誰ですか？
Key player.
はい。
はい。
Maybe I'm gonna surprise you, but I think the key player is gonna be Fujiwara.
ありがとうございました。ぜひ、今年のスティングス、ジェイテクトStings愛知に期待していただければと思います。
皆さん見てください、試合。
はい、応援しに来てください。
Support Jay.
はい。
Good.
ありがとうございます。
ありがとうございました。